vast regions like the former northern province were classified as marginal, as lesser, and as undeserving. The consequences, ladies and gentlemen, were devastating and long-lasting. Decades without adequate roads, without water, health, or schools. Communities pushed to the fringes of their own republic. Their patriotism questioned, their citizenship doubted, their aspirations undermined. For too long, some said this region was too difficult, too dry, too remote, and too insecure to deserve any development. That was wrong then. It is wrong now. It will forever remain wrong. Today, as I stand here as president and leader of our great nation, to the people of Kenya, in northern Kenya, for this marginalization, I want to apologize on behalf of the nation of Kenya. That is why in February 2025, right here at Orahes grounds in Wajir town, I signed the Presidential Declaration on registration and issuance of IDs and birth certificates in northern Kenya and other counties, ending that system of discrimination. The results, ladies and gentlemen, are already being felt. Citizens like Abdirahman Ali Osman and Mariam Isaac Mohammed, both born in 2007 here in Wajir County, were among thousands of young Kenyans who turned 18 last year and walked away with their national identity cards.
Your Excellency, these celebrations say that Wajir is no longer remote and peripheral. It's fully integrated into the country's shared imagination and future. Your Excellency, the people of Wajir and the wider region will for years to come look back to this day with pride and awe. They will remember this great honor bestowed upon this county by you, Your Excellency. They will remember you as the president who did what was thought unthinkable, protecting the hosting of national holidays, and even more courageously deciding that northern Kenya, and of all places Wajir, for that matter, will host Madaraka Day.
And a section of leaders has hailed President William Ruto's decision to bring the 63rd edition of Madaraka Day celebrations to the northern Kenyan region, saying it is a great move, particularly in ensuring inclusivity. They spoke after attending the national commemoration at Wajir Stadium. Our reporter Timothy Kipnosu has more details.
63rd edition of the Madaraka Day celebrations here at Wajir Stadium. I had an opportunity to speak to a section of leaders who attended this particular ceremony about President William Ruto's speech, and this is what they had to say.
Kwa muda mrefu kisiasa wamekuwa wamebaguliwa, kimaendeleo wamekuwa wamebaguliwa, kimasomo wamekuwa wamebaguliwa, kiukulima kwa sababu itaja mambo ya kilimo cha mifugo walikuwa wamebaguliwa. Na leo Mheshimiwa Rais amesema kwamba eneo hili litatembea sako kwa bako na serikali ya Mheshimiwa William Ruto na serikali ya Kenya, kwa sababu ndoto ya mzawa wa eneo hili na wazao wengine katika nchi ya Kenya wote wako sawa. Mtoto wa eneo hili na wengine wote wako sawa. Sekta ya afya, matibabu yapeanwe kwa usawa katika Kenya nzima, na ni ajenda ambayo serikali ya Kenya kwanza imekuwa nayo, lakini lazima tujue inamgharimu mtu moyo msafi, kumgharimu mtu ujasiri wa kufanya yale ameamua, na sasa ametamatisha na kusema viongozi watafute ardhi, wajenge chuo kikuu cha Wajir iwe kitovu cha masomo, utafiti na uendelezaji wa ustawi katika eneo hili. Kwangu mimi kama seneta wa Bungoma na kiongozi wa wengi, kiranja wa wengi katika jumba la Senate, naungana kabisa na Mheshimiwa Rais kuhakikisha kwamba Kenya ni moja, azma ni moja, njia ni moja, na maendeleo ya Kenya pembe zote itaboresha maisha na hatma ya watoto wa nchi ya Kenya.
We have never seen development in any other regime, any other administration before him, the way we are seeing it now. You can see the number of mega projects that he has gone out of his way to make sure that resources are made available and those projects are undertaken. You have seen the emancipation, the freedom of the people. For the longest we felt like we're second-class citizens. But now we feel that we are on top of the world. This is our country. You see what I mean? And for your information, if things had persisted the way they were before, that was going to be a recipe for chaos sometimes in the future. But today, every northerner would protect the unity of this country, the territorial integrity of this country, the oneness of us all.
Inclusivity that His Excellency has spoken about. You have heard about the number of schools that he has talked about. I have myself visited 3 high schools for the time that I have been here. So the question of inclusivity is real. We have enough schools in this region. We have enough teachers and bringing more in these regions. I went to Wajir High School, Boys High School, where they have a lot of equipment. And what I instructed my principal of Wajir East is that they should partner with Wajir High School and be able to use that equipment not only to train the high schoolers but also the TVET students, so that we integrate. So the question of inclusivity, I have been here since Wednesday last week, and I have witnessed that there are enough schools, there are enough colleges, though they need to be improved, and even the schools we need to add more. So there is a lot going on in this county, so that we are speaking as about Wajir, like the president has said, as part of Kenya, which we must continue ensuring.
Now, as Wajir hosts this year's Madaraka Day celebrations, residents are already reaping the benefits of several development projects rolled out ahead of the national event. The projects, which span key sectors including infrastructure and public services, are expected to improve livelihoods and spur economic growth in the region. Our reporter, Kasichana Mashe, has details on some of the projects that have come in fruition as a result of the celebrations being held in Wajir. Kasichana Mashe, kindly bring us to speed.
Every year, national events are held in different counties, and this year's 63rd edition of Madaraka celebrations is being held in County 008, Wajir County, an event that has fast-tracked major development projects. Major roads have been recarpeted and some are being tarmacked. However, road users are urging the government to improve the status of inlet road.
Wajir wa town kubwa sana. Sasa hiyo barabara kidogo iko anataka maram. Kabla hakuna lami fika. Lami unajua mali yote hakuna fika. Lakini anataka hiyo Ruto rafiki yangu anataka kufikisha hiyo mali yote.
But this is not the only development in region. Construction of 220 affordable housing units, which commenced in December 2023, is expected to be completed in August 2026.
We have 3 blocks of 1 bedrooms, 3 blocks of 2 bedrooms, and 3 blocks of 3 bedrooms, and 1 block of bed sitters. So total number are 220 units.
This is part of the government's agenda of improving the living standards of Kenyans by ensuring every common mwananchi has a decent living, not only in the big city but also in the rurals.
Locals have lauded the project.
Vijana wengi katika hii maeneo ya hii Wajir County, especially Wajir East, Wajir East Township Ward walifaidika, wamepata kazi kama mjengo, carpenter, wengine wamepata hivyo.
Hii kazi tulianza 2023 na kutoka wakati hiyo mimi niko hapa as a curing. Mimi ndio ninamwagianga hizi nyumba maji zote tangu tulipoanza. Na imenisaidia sana, kwanza kwa family, imenisaidia mimi kwangu kifinance, imenilipia madeni zangu nilikuwa nazo za kazi.
Besides the roads and houses, residents have benefited with a new 10,000 capacity stadium. Business people say they have also experienced an influx of customers, urging the government to hold more national events in the county.
Tumefaidika sana sisi kama watu wa biashara na tumepata customers wengi. Tukilinganisha kitambo na saa hii iko tofauti. Tumepata customer wengi na actually ingekuwa tunaendelea hivyo the whole year, actually tungekuwa mbali sana.
Mimi ni mama ya soko. Hapo tumefaidika juu ya president wa kuja yake Madaraka Day. Tuko na biashara mzuri sana.
Ile tunaomba Ruto imebaki tu atufanyie. Tunataka mega dam kubwa. Hii maji inakuja na inatubita inaenda. Sisi ni wafugaji. Tunataka mega dam ya kutosha.
Reporting for KBC Channel 1, my name is Kasichana Masha.
Well, that report brings us to our first break here on Lunchtime News. Don't go too far, we still have more news coming up.
I am Adam Abduba, a head teacher, Wabera Primary and Junior School. When we talk of marginalization, I think education is the only thing that will fill that gap. Before, we are seeing ourselves as marginalized, but as we are seeing right now, education has completely changed that word marginalization. Because the education we are getting is the same education we are getting most of the other places are getting. The CBE learners are getting in Nairobi is the CBE that Wabera learners are getting, because we have the same teachers. Those teachers are the trained teachers who are same trained in these colleges. So we are exactly in the same pace right now. We want this school to be one of the most developed. We see the school itself will grow well in terms of infrastructure, in terms of learning, in terms of integrations. I have 31 teachers. Most of these teachers come from different places, from different countries, coming from different ethnic backgrounds. We only use the official language, that is English and Kiswahili. So that is how we are seeing them. We have that cohesion and integration. Tunapenda kukaa na kuishi na watu vizuri bila shida yoyote. Utaona watu wametoka huko upande ya Nairobi, huko juu. Utaona tunaishi na hawa vizuri, hawananga shida. Wengi hata wanaishi mali kama Merki, mali kama Korbesa. Walimu wengi sana hawajawahi pata shida na wanaendelea vizuri. Na sisi pia walimu who are the head of the institution, we are protecting them. We are taking care of them because they are our brothers, they are our sisters. We love them.
Welcome back. This is Lunchtime News. Olpejeta Conservancy has raised 20 million shillings to support over 300 underprivileged students in Laikipia County. The majority of this year's scholarship beneficiaries are expected to be grade 10 students. Previously, the initiative supported 411 students. Organizers emphasized that the funds will address critical gaps in education by improving learning institutions in the region. many of which are in poor condition. A charity golfing event held in the Nanyuki Sports Club over the weekend attracted both seasoned and emerging golfers aimed to support the education initiative for vulnerable learners in the region. The organizers say the tournament formed a broader commitment to transform education and conservation awareness in the region, ensuring that learners living adjacent to the conservancy have better opportunities through education.
Today we have organized a golf tournament here at Nanyuki Sports Club. We have called our partners to come and fundraise for us or fundraise for our education programs. At Olpajeta Conservancy, we have education programs that focuses on scholarships, conservation education, digital literacy, and even school infrastructure. All the proceeds of the golf tournament will be focused on ensuring that we are able to fund for more scholarships, we are able to provide better classrooms, and we are also even able to train our teachers in terms of building their capacities and even working better with our community, because we believe education is a lasting impact.
We do a research project where we teach high school students how to do basic research, implement environmental related contents, and that is where we come in. We also provide the resources needed to facilitate the lessons around environmental education.
Industry leaders are urging organizations across Africa to embrace diversity and inclusion in the workspace, saying the continent's greatest strength lies in its people. Now, speaking during Africa Day celebrations, they called for work environments where employees feel respected and valued. The African leaders noted that as workplaces continue to evolve, organizations must move beyond policy statements and take deliberate steps to build working environments.
I would love to advise organizations to first start by listening to their employees and creating a space for them to be able to openly, share their experiences in their own words. Inclusion should be practical and visible, not just through policies and on paper.
We also support employers by helping them protect the health and the well-being of their workforce, which is fundamental to productivity, retention, and to long-term business growth.
The growing relationship between Kenya and China is increasingly influencing classrooms across the country, with more Kenyan students learning Mandarin as a tool of cultural exchange, education, and future career opportunities. Educators say the language is not only helping learners access international opportunities, but also promoting mutual understanding and friendship between Kenya and China.
The atmosphere inside the auditorium reflected both excitement and determination as young learners across the country converge in Nairobi for the 6th Chinese Bridge Show. For foreign primary school students, Kenya Division Finals held in Nairobi. The students showcased their Mandarin proficiency and artistic talents through speech contests, knowledge quizzes, traditional Chinese instrument performances, cultural presentation, and talent competitions. Professor Arnold Opio, director of the Confucius Institute at Egerton University, stated that such events not only boost people-to-people cooperation, but also create career opportunities for the learners.
Cultural exchange is not only important between Kenya and China. Cultural exchange is important across the board. We don't live in an silo. Is that what is these days they say? Yeah, we don't live in isolation. So when we have this exchange, we get to understand each other better.
Teachers praised the competition for encouraging young learners to become cultural ambassadors while developing confidence, discipline, and international awareness.
My journey in learning Chinese has been very good. At first, I thought it was hard, but now it's easy.
They know that they can grab scholarships with this Chinese, with the Chinese language,
And they also, such activities, they normally come from such activities with a lot of gifts and presents. Yeah, so it has really boosted their confidence and they're really learning and enjoying the language.
It has also thrilled them that they feel they want to venture even more and much more, even eager to know the language and also even to get scholarship to go overseas.
Reporting for Lunchtime News, I'm Aaron Marie.
Now, as artificial intelligence rapidly reshapes economies, industries, and everyday life, the global conversation on technology's future has taken center stage in Beijing, China. Thousands of innovators, policymakers, business leaders, and researchers from around the world have gathered for the 4-day World Intelligence Summit to showcase breakthroughs and explore the next frontier of intelligent development. Our reporter Gladys Mungai is in China and now reports.
At the World Intelligence Expo 2026 in China, the future is no longer a distant concept. It is unfolding now. From humanoid robots and autonomous vehicles to smart manufacturing and AI-powered solutions, cutting-edge technologies have grabbed the attention at the World Intelligence Summit in Tianjin in China. Participants at the event are exploring how artificial intelligence can drive economic growth, improve public services, and accelerate digital transformation.
We are increasingly using big data technologies to monitor tourism flows, improve destination management, optimize infrastructure planning, and enhance visitor satisfaction across the country.
We have also launched initiatives such as Digital Nomad Visa to attract the global tech professionals, entrepreneurs, and AI talents to Kazakhstan.
On opportunities and challenges of AI, focus is on innovation, governance, and internal cooperation.
We are expanding the integration of Alipay and WeChat Pay across tourism infrastructure, hospitality, retail, and transport services. We are also localizing destination content for Chinese digital platforms to better engage modern Chinese audience through authentic content-driven experiences.
One of our flagship initiatives is Asana Hub, the largest international IT partner center in Asia, which today brings together 2,000 startups, technology companies, investors, and digital talents from around the world.
Intelligent technologies are increasingly driving development, helping countries accelerate digital transformation while creating new opportunities for innovation and investment.
Smart city solutions are being integrated into tourism development through intelligent transport systems, digital navigation, public safety technologies, and smart urban services designed to improve both resident and visitor experience.
Actively integrates artificial intelligence into public administration, education, finance, cybersecurity, transportation, and smart solutions. For example, autonomous taxi projects and drone delivery technologies are already being implemented in our country.
The experience at this expo has left no doubt that artificial intelligence can no longer be ignored, prompting a race to embrace intelligent technologies.
Well, inside the World Intelligence Expo in the year 2026, the world is technically on full display as leaders, tech experts, and innovators are displaying AI solutions that are redefining how the world will be doing business, communicating, as well as innovating. Reporting for KBC Channel 1 from the World in the year 2026 in Tianjin, in China. My name is Gladys Mungai.
And on to sports news. The pools for the HSBC 7 Series World Championship in Bordeaux, France have been announced following the conclusion of the Valladolid tournament. The Bordeaux Sevens will take place from June 5th to June 7th, bringing together some of the world's top rugby sevens team. Kenya Sevens have been drawn in a challenging Pool A alongside South Africa, Fiji and Great Britain. In the men's competition, Pool B consists of Australia, Spain and United States and Uruguay. The Pool C features Argentina, New Zealand, France and Germany. In the women's category, Pool A comprises New Zealand, France, South Africa and Argentina. Pool B includes Australia, Japan, Fiji and Brazil, while Pool C has the United States, Canada, Spain and Great Britain. Kenya will be aiming for a strong performance as they prepare to face some of the world's best teams in Bordeaux. The stage is set for an exciting final round at the 5th NCBA Faldo Junior Tour Kenya Championship after the completion of round 2 at VetLab Sports Club. Sevisoni remains the overall leader on 1 over par, caddying a second round 73, highlighted by an eagle on the par 4 15th hole. He also leads the boys under 21 category with Junaid Manji and Hitant Shah tied for second. Rajput moved into second place overall after a solid round of 76 and now leads the boys under 16 division on 8 over par, narrowly headed of Muadhi Kisheru and Amar Shah. In the girls category, Mariam Mokitawer leads the girls under 21 division on 14 over par, while Cherono Kipkorea holds a 3-shot advantage in the girls under 16 category on 9 over par. The winners in the 4 age categories will earn qualification to the Faldo Junior Tour European Grand Final in the United Arab Emirates this November. World 800-meter champion Emmanuel Onyonyi delivered an impressive performance at the 3rd Diamond League meeting of the season in Rabat, Morocco, finishing second in the men's 800 meters. Onyonyi clocked a season best a time of 1 minute 43.56 seconds, but was edged out by Great Britain's Max Baggin, who won the race in 1 minute 42.98 seconds despite missing out on victory. The Kenyan star will be encouraged by his improved form after recording his fastest time of the season so far. Onyonyi finished third in last year's Rabat Diamond League meeting and will be looking to build on this year's stronger performance as he targets an outstanding season on the international circuit. The result underlines Onyonyi's consistency among the world's top 800-meter runners as he continues preparations for upcoming major championships. Well, that brings us to the end of our bulletin this afternoon. Our sign language interpreter is Anwangeshi. I'm Jackie Wimbiru. Enjoy the rest of the day.
with a goodwill.
Just tell the boss I'm almost there.
Don't stop forever.
Are they zombies? I don't know.
Who are you? Requiem General of Rakshasa Street. And on this street here, I make the rules.
Hello and welcome to a new edition of Eco Africa. I'm Chris Alems, joining you from Ogun State, Nigeria. Today, we'll be looking at everything from great gardening ideas to critical issues like poaching. But first, let's say hello to Sandra. Hello, Sandra.
Hi, Chris. Greetings from Uganda. And nice to be with you again, all of your viewers that have joined us today. I am Sandra Twinobudio, based in Uganda's capital, Kampala. Well, our environmental show is brought to you by DW in Germany, Channels TV in Nigeria, and right here in Uganda. Well, here is what we have for you today. The pupils building pyramid gardens to save on space and waste in Uganda. Turning to nature to making the construction industry more sustainable. And securing a better future for orphaned chimps in Guinea. We kick off with a big problem that affects many countries in Africa: poaching. The huge